What's up, YouTube? Today I'll be showing you guys how I am installing LED light pods on my 2009 Kia Sportage. Probably can't see that too good, but it is a tiny SUV, pretty much. It is a 5-seater, 4-cylinder, nothing special. But the roof racks up top are bland, and so I took the first one off, and I'm going to be showing you guys how I am putting LED light pods in this puppy. So as you can see, I already have some holes drilled. I'll explain what those holes are, and I'll explain what these wires are. But first, the pods that I had up here, I guess I'll go ahead and explain the holes. So the pods I had up here, and they mounted over here. I had 4 of them. I took them off and I put them at another spot that I wanted to also put these lights, which is across the bumper, 2 where the fog lights go, and then pretty much in the middle of the bumper, I put 2 more in there. And so I'm gonna get 4 more, and I'm putting them up here. Now, real quick, I'm gonna show you what we're putting in there. Which, again, I don't know if you can see it too good, but these are Alpena Trek Tech light pods. They are a 2-pack, 24 LEDs inside that beautiful little casing there. They are 2,200 lumens, pretty bright. Technically, they're considered a floodlight, but these are pretty durable. About 3.5 wide, or 3 inches wide, and I'd say almost 4 inches tall with the bracket bolt and everything. Comes with pre-installed wiring, which see them thick bad boys right there. So the hardware it comes with comes with 2 bolts that mounts the light itself to the brackets. Comes with the 2 nuts to lock those in place, an Allen key for those 2 bolts there. It comes with the 2 bolts that mounts the brackets to whatever it is that you are mounting them to. 2 lock washers, 2 regular washers, and 2 nuts to tap onto them pretty little bolts there. And it actually does come with wire male and female connect clips. So that's good. These range about 36.88. I need 2 of those, 2 of these boxes. So we're looking at about 73, 76. It is kind of expensive, but the quality and the power that you get from these bad boys is pretty impressive. They are a floodlight, so they are not really spotlights. Their light kind of casts outwards instead of a direct spot, which that's what I was looking for. So pretty much what these bad boys are is these go together just like that. There was a adjustable bolt to tighten and loosen. It was rusted pretty bad, and there was a built-in nut inside here, which it's pretty I pretty much had to tear it out because I needed this off, couldn't get it off, so I had to break the bolts out. So one light will mount inside here, facing towards the front, and the same on this side, and then the 2 go here. Okay, so previously the wires were just hanging out, electrical tape to this bar, and it looked super trashy. So what I am doing is I'm going to be concealing those wires a little bit more and making this look just that much better. And so to do that, these fine specimens of a bolt that were very difficult to get off because I did not have the right tools. They call for a Torx bit. Don't know the size. I will update that when I know. I used channel locks to get them off, which it was very difficult indeed. 10 out of 10, would not recommend. So I'm going to set that right there. So where this goes is this goes on the end here. Just like that. And these 2 screws go there, and there. And it holds that into place. So take those off using the channel locks. Take those off, that comes off. These, and what this does is that this secures this bar onto the roof rack that is still on the car, the one that runs long ways, through that channel right there. So, and as you can kind of see, that goes all the way through to the other side. Okay, now the wiring, and this is where we're going to explain what I'm doing. So, which each light that's getting mounted here, 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 and here, I wanted to hide the wires just a little bit better than what they were before, and that is where these drill bits come in handy. This is a 1/4 inch, 5/16, and a 3/8. The 3/8 is the big boys that go through and through for the lights to mount to the bar itself, here and here. Did not need to do that for the other side because there's already holes, which I may end up drilling them out anyways just because, but I don't know yet. You'll need some tweezers or some kind of a pick and pull tool to get these wires out of these tiny holes, because a 5/16 is pretty small to get your finger in unless you just have tiny hands, but that's what that's for. And you'll just pick and pull it till it comes out. And then I took one of these screws, tied it to the end of this string, dropped the bolt, shook it through, tied this wire onto the other end of the string, and then pulled it all the way through instead of fighting the wire. Got it all the way through, and then I pulled it out through this side, this hole, which I have another hole drilled here, 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 and here for the wires to come through. And these wires on the lights will tuck inside here, and everything will splice in and wire together inside this curved tubing, and will come out one side. So positive or negative to negative on these two lights wired together, negative to negative, negative wire from this side all the way through up to the battery, grounds the lights out. And then same thing with the positive wire, positive to positive for these two lights, positive to positive for these two lights. Positive wire starts here, runs all the way across, connects into this one, out the other side, all the way to the switch inside the car, and then from the switch to the battery. Now the proper way to do this is to add an inline fuse in there somewhere so you don't accidentally fry your wires, or most importantly your lights. However, I'm a little crazy. I'm not going to be installing a inline fuse unless it causes a problem later on down the line, and then I'll wish that I had. But for the time being, I'm not going to. So I need, like I said before, I need 2 more of those boxes because I have the 4 I originally had up here are on my bumper now, which I'll show you that here in a few minutes, guys. And it'll be a few days for me, but just a few seconds for you guys, because I'll split this video and get it posted out to you. But I'll be back with you whenever I get those lights, and I'll show you how I put them on. Alright, and we're back, and we're going to be doing a little unboxing video. We talked about in the last segment, we got the Alpena Trek Tech 2-pack, comes with 2 lights, and that last little bit, told you guys I had ordered them. It took a little longer to get them than what I thought it was going to be, but we got them now. Let me get a knife. Got them now, so I'm going to open these up and show you guys exactly what's in this pack. And this goes for this one and this box here. So there's the box. And it gives you the dimensions on the side here and here. So here's what we have in the box. Okay, first off, we have got a problem, call support. Then we have the manual here. It kind of tells you about the light, what comes with the light, and how to hook it up, all that good fun stuff. We don't need this. I'm going to take this and this, we're going to throw it away. Okay, so we get two lights, kind of this cross pattern here, and if I believe it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 LEDs in each pod, so it's 24 in total. So that, and it comes with a pre-installed cable and bolting hardware. Got washer, lock nut washer, the nut, bolt. Then it comes with these male connectors and female connectors, so you can splice them under your wires and whatever it is that you need to do. So you got that, and then holding tray. And that's for both kits. Very simple, not a whole lot in it, and this is everything that you'll need to get it hooked up except for wiring, which I'm running, let's see, 30-foot 16 gauge, plenty of size to run when I need to run. It's not too big, not too small. It's actually perfect. Just going to set that there. And I went back over the roof rack pieces, repainted them, along with what attaches the bar to the roof rack. And so we're going to go into a quick little pause, and I'll be back with you when I have these lights installed. Before I leave again, the wires are running inside this. The main wire here is going to go in these back two holes here. They just kind of flush down in there. That way when it's bolted up, it'll be tucked inside, nice and secure and hidden. Kind of looks a lot more appealing, in my opinion. So with that, be back with you guys in 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, and so there you have it. 1, 2, 3, 4 across the top roof rack, and like I said, I have 4 across my bottom bumper. I'll probably do that in another video, but that's gonna do it for this one. And before we tie things up, you notice these pieces are not on there. I had realized now that the bolts that come with these lights for the 2 end ones are not long enough. Like I said, I had lights up here once before and I had longer bolts because I lost these ones. So I had longer bolts, but they were hitting the top of my car and kind of scratching it, so I'll have to get a little bit shorter but longer than that. Those are about 2 inches, inch and a half, 2 inches, and I'm gonna need about 3, I think, maybe 2.5. But in order to go through this and this, they're gonna have to be about that much longer. So I think we're gonna go with about 3-inch bolt. But I picked that up from the hardware, and when I have this installed and ready to go, we'll have another video for you. Until then, we'll see you on the next one. A quick look, guys, of what we got going so far. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. They are bolted down. Wires are ran through the back. And over here, and this one is gonna run all the way to the front. I gotta get more electrical tape to kind of seal this off. It's gonna run into these. This one specifically is my negative, and then the closed in is positive. So I'll run these this one will run straight to the battery, and then the positive cable will run to a toggle switch, then to a battery, and we should have power. And if not, then I have a lot of work to undo. And here we are, guys, outside. I got the lights installed, and here in just a second I'm gonna show you how show you what they look like up there. I didn't do a video on how to install them. It's kind of pretty basic. I explained how I ran the lights through the roof rack itself. Toggle switch, I'll kind of somewhat run that by. I didn't make a video, and I probably should have, just because, but here they are, guys. There they are, installed on the car. They look fantastic. I kind of did a bang-up job on that piece. I will have to fix that. It's gonna drive me nuts, but I just did it for the time being. And again, I have 4 across the front bumper. Let me set you guys down and I'll show you what they look like when they're powered up. First, I'm gonna do the ones on the roof, the ones that we just did, and then I'm going to do the ones on the bottom by themselves, and then both together. Wow, this looks fantastic, guys. I am thoroughly impressed. Yeah, it's just the Kia Sportage, but just gives it a nice aesthetic feel. I like it. Occasionally I find myself going to my wife's parents or my parents, and they both live down dirt roads, and I can legally run those running down that, and it helps me watch for deer. It lights up the whole entire area in front of me, ditch line included, the sides of the trees, everything. It lights up everything, so I can see deer, I can see any potential car damage threat, and it's just nice to have them. So there you have it, guys.